Actually, used it for the most recent Cobra compilation that I dropped, so big shout out to Dogfish for letting me use that. Big Boglum bangers over there, boys. It's most definitely what the fuck is up. You know, I actually was gonna be doing some wood burning, I think, to start here, because I didn't bring my glove in. So we're gonna get that going. Also, shout out Puff Saunders, rest in peace. Shout out Milo. For those that are not aware, Milo is the dog that destroyed Naked and Laughing's phone. I think she definitely got it replaced at some point, but just any animal that breaks her in any way is definitely a big shout out to him. It's most definitely what the fuck's up, tubes. So we're gonna be doing some burning here. This is for 21 and up tubes. This can be pretty dangerous stuff, so be easy with it. She's always on IG Live during nighttime. Yeah, going completely insane. HRH has all the posts or the stream from last night, and it's the same old stuff, man. Just her going absolutely completely insane on IG Live is the most predictable stuff in the world. Also, if anybody has a method for IG alts, let me know, cause she was on there talking about how much she loves Josh, cause she always is. But I just posted something like or commented out, you know, I don't think that like you show that you care about somebody by threatening to sell their sex tape for 2 G's on Facebook, no less. You know what I'm saying, tubes? And so I got banned immediately for that comment. Her mods are quick, dude. Um, so they got me out of there. So I just made a new account, right? But then I couldn't even search her up. So I don't know if it's like an IP ban, or how that works. I feel like I've been banned before by her. Was able to just make another account, but I can take these off. Shout out Puff Saunders. Rest in peace, dude. This was definitely what the fuck is up. Yo, OTX, is the sound balance okay in terms of the music versus the sound of my voice? I'm gonna test it out with one of my alts and see what the results are. Yeah, let me know what you find. Be hella curious. Because I would love Solid. I would love to get back on there and give her shit on her lives because there's no balance. You know what I'm saying? And it's super easy to, like, you know, just cycle through everything. What up, Elmer? Welcome to the chat, folks. We're just talking Casper drama. I'm trying to figure out how you can make alts on Instagram because I've been banned by NAL and it seems like it's going across the IP, so I can't ask her why it is that the person that she loves so much, why it is she's trying to sell a sex tape with him for $2,000. It boggles the mind, YouTube. It really does. It's most definitely not what's up, dude. She is so freakishly manipulative. It is terrifying. And Cobes, as much as I give Cobes shit, you know what I'm saying? Mostly because I just want the old Cobes back. I want him out here making wands, showing us how it's done. You know, just being an inspiration to the children. It's wild. Doesn't she know that's illegal? Yeah, that's a good question, Elmer. She did delete that stuff out, but obviously, like, I clipped a lot of that stuff. I'm sure other people got plenty of stuff as well, so yeah. She basically said it was going to be 2K, send me 2K on Cash App for the full. I think she said like there's like 4 minutes of sucky or something like that. Is absolutely nasty, just vile. Sagas do pass 5 fast tubes. Yeah, you can say that again, tubes. That's most definitely what's up. Let's hope that this is the end of this saga, honestly, because I do genuinely worry about safety with the next visit, because she was I don't know if y'all heard the Jessica Messica stream this morning. I was able to tune in. They feel slow in the moment. Yeah, no joke. But JM streamed basically what was captured in the call between. Um, Lord Google says Insta does do IP bans. Damn, dude. Thanks for that, IB scouting. Shouts. In the JM stream, she was talking about. She basically streamed. There was another call between Naked and Laughing and Chris, the pay pig that paid for her trip to Casper, and so she was on the phone with him, stone sober. Like that was the crazy part. She was like dead ass sober and had definitely stayed sober so that she'd be more effectively able to manipulate Copes, and just played him like a fiddle. It was the whole incident with going in the taxi. He couldn't find his PayPal card and was, scaring the cab driver or whatever. Jessica was completely sober and definitely just allowed that situation to escalate because it's fun for her to see Cobra get worked up. She really is his number one troll. It's either her or Clint. I mean, Clint did convince Cobes he was an alien, which is that's some next level trolling, but it was also a child Cobes, so hard to say. Right now we got this going right here. Not super even, you know, but kind of like the vibe on it. It's imbued with a little bit of magic. Here, I'll try to hold it up a little bit more so folks can see the process a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, just doing some wood burning. Enjoy this wand carving. You know what I'm saying? Cobes used to do stuff like this. I don't know if you ever had the wood burner. I don't think so. But he used to whittle his wands like a good little Boglum boy. Nowadays, though, it's just not the same. You know, the life's been drained from him. It's actually pretty crazy to see just like how slowed down he is in certain instances. I thought you were smoking weed till I realized what that was. Yeah, it looks like it could be an apparatus. You know what I'm saying? This actually probably would work to do some like versioning of like hot knives. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody still does that. I don't. I think I've done that like one time with hash, but that's about it. It was never like big thing with me. Josh is in the Xanax saga. Yeah, man. I made the "It Is What It Is" compilation, and there was one where like it's hard to believe the video's not slowed down because he's like, I lost, and it is what it is, tubes. Just zonked, dude. Just zonked. So yeah, he's definitely that Walton Angie plug is good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tubes, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? Walt probably gets some like dank stuff from the VA. You know what I'm saying? Probably some stuff for his PTSD. He's a traumatized Vietnam vet. Do you think him and Cobes look similar? Because people say that Cobes looks like a traumatized Vietnam vet sometimes, which I don't disagree with at all. I think that's accurate. He looks like he saw, some really bad stuff in Saigon. Walt probably sells to my uncle. Oh, man, that's most definitely not what's up, dude. I'm the king of Casper, and I should kick Walt and Angie out of the city. Kick them out. They're done. They're done in this town. Probably style-wise, like that's his aesthetic. Yeah, absolutely. It totally is. I mean, like the beat down hat, the literally beat down hat. Absolutely love the rage out on the hat. Got too cute. You know what I'm saying? The like duster that he would wear. There's times where it's just like, holy hell, dude. How are you? I'm sure he gets mistaken for a homeless man, like regularly, while strolling the streets of Casper, just wildly waving his wand at traffic. That's probably why he always talks about getting yelled at by people in the streets of Casper. They're like, get your homeless ass a job. And he's like, I do have a job. I run an Etsy store. Yo, what up, Jessica? JM in the chat, absolute legend. That was a dank live stream this morning. Fuck with it, super heavy. Especially while I'm getting started at work. when Jessica played one of my videos the other day. I might have to make another one of those. My like Cobra nature, like what happens when you disturb a boglum. Yeah, you don't honestly. You stay out of a boglum's natural habitat. Is that a puff hat? Puff Saunders. We also got this in the back here. Rest in peace, Puff Saunders. That's probably flipped. Well, it looks flipped on my side at least. But it says rest in peace, Puff Saunders, plus praise Milo. Um, Milo's an absolute legend. Any dog that can knock Jessica Messica, excuse me, can knock down NAL a notch, destroy a phone or two. That's most definitely what is up, Tubes. What up, Space? Someone gave me $20 and said, bless you. Happened to me one time and I changed my whole style after. That's absolutely wild. I got a great story. One time I was in downtown Minneapolis, and this person came up to me, and she had no bra on, had enormous titties in a Hanes white tee. She came up to me and asked for some money, and so I opened up my wallet because I was like a naive kid at the time. This was like many, many years ago, and I was gonna give her a $5 bill, I think, and she was like, "I see you got a 20 in there," and she's like, "I'm $20 short." I just like absolutely played, and she literally reached into the wallet and took the 20, and I did nothing. Absolutely pathetic, YouTube. I'll never get played like that again. Stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Cove should chug some Beetlejuice Fanta soon. Yeah, that's most definitely what is up. Dude, he's so lazy now, though. It's wild. Like, this is a low saga, Tubes. A real low, as far as... I mean, he even acknowledged that, yeah, I know I still have to send that person a wand. Beverly, you're never getting that wand. If you want a wand, hit me up, Beverly. Welcome to reach out. You know what I'm saying? coolertaste@gmail.com. I can hook you up. I bet she asked for a cigarette. My lord. Oh my god. Pregnant woman saga coming in nicely, YouTube. Yeah. I can't believe how badly she got boned by Coves. And it's like, come on, if you're a real, I mean, I would expect Beverly's got to be there all the time, right? But if you are, then you would know how unreliable Cobra is, particularly now. You know, like 3-4 years ago, maybe you get that wand. But I don't feel like the boy was consistently, quote unquote, $487 in the negative, Tubes, 3 or 4 years ago. Like, he was a little bit more, I don't want to say financially responsible, because he absolutely was never financially responsible, but like, it's gotten to a new low, Tubes. That's what happens when you associate with Demogorgons, honestly. When you invite a Demogorgon into your home, into your trailer, Tubes. Alright, so Tubes, this is what we got going on right now. Just doing some wood burn inlay on the handle piece. That's all just wood burn on a carved out piece there. We got a couple of them in the mix here. I got this natural one that I was working on. What up, Cobrosexuals? I'm shocked Trolls haven't pulled up to his new spot yet. Besides, is that true though? Because so people know where he is, right? So I don't know if you look at there's some sources you can find. Tony One Leg on YouTube in the community tab has a nice picture of the signage that was put on Cobra's trailer door, which essentially said, "I don't have any scrap metal for you. The trolls are pretending to be my mom. I haven't seen my mom in years and years. Like, leave me alone. I'm not." It's kind of a throwback to the "I'm not gay, I'm straight. I have Asperger's" type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So he was. Yeah. So people know where he is because somebody put up a Craigslist ad. Unless it was Jessica. I mean, he is funding Chatterbait Mills college funds. I mean, honestly, shout out to him for that because he is uplifting certain segments of our population. So shout out to Cobro for funding these Chatterbait models and their lifestyles. It's all good. Tubes, it is what it is. Those certified KCFJ's butt simulators authentic? You know it, Tubes. These are absolutely, see, Cobes like doesn't like to bring them to a point, and so I feel like they get a little bit more of a, what I'm saying, type appearance. I'm bringing them to a hefty point. You know what I mean? This one is probably the most butt stimulating, but I think that there's a difference in the build. I'm built different. These wands are built different. This is the extra pointy right here. Scrap metal, yeah, for real. This is the signed pick from a dasher. Oh, that's a good question. That absolutely could be. Like that would be the first. Being a dasher in Casper, you would figure out where Coves lives pretty fast. I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain you would, and you could probably like figure it out relatively easy, just in terms of the volume that's getting ordered. I mean, how many people are door dashing as much as Copes? Like, just luck of the draw, you're going to deliver to him at some point if you are consistent. If you're a consistent dasher in Casper, Wyoming, you will run into Cobra at some point. There's just no way you won't. You might not know who he is, and that's where, like, you got to think about the Venn diagram. You know what I'm saying? You got the door dashers of Casper and Cobra verse followers. All sauce only goes to one guy. His his NAL coming up to visit. Tickets is for real though. So I mean, my understanding right now is she's trying to e-bog her way up to Casper again to purportedly see Atmosphere, who is actually playing like 20 minutes from her house in October. So it's all a guise to go and harass Cobra. She's talking about live streaming it. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's hoping to bait another pig because Chris is too scared to do it now. He's too scared to fly her up there, as he probably should be. Things were absolutely unhinged last time, so I sure as shit wouldn't fly. I mean, you want to be liable for that? You want to end up in sort of the Daniel Larson troll situation? I absolutely would not. So, like, she's trying to beg her way back up there, but I hate to reference the YFS doc, but it was funny when they interviewed the mayor, and he's never heard it go. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about it, right? Like, this is a relatively niche community, so, like, the expected overlap with it, I'm sure that there is, like, a segment of the Casper population that's absolutely aware of him, his YouTube page, his antics, all of it, but I bet most of them have no idea who the man is. He doesn't leave his trailer that much either at this point, so it's like, have you ever seen a gay little wizard waving his wand at a stoplight? Maybe you get more people saying yes, but if you're like, do you know who King Cobra JFS is? I mean, probably not. I feel Cobra would give Cyrex his blessing. Yeah, he probably would. He wants to pass her off to a sicko at this point. Yeah, man, she's unhinged. And the other thing, I thought it was super funny. I don't dislike Smokey MC and whatnot, but he was talking about how NAL was going up to Casper for the Atmosphere in a concert. Now I do think she is going up for the Atmosphere in a concert, but I feel like he crossed his wires there and said like the Atmosphere. She's going up supposedly for the Atmosphere concert. Atmosphere is an artist from like the Twin Cities. In Minnesota, so or based out of there. But she does love the Atmosphere of Casper, which is absolutely hilarious. One of my favorite things was when they went to the cemetery together, and she's like, "Some of these graves are from the 1800s. They're like so old, bitch. You were from Virginia, which was like had like Roanoke and shit. What are you talking? It's so old here in Casper. I love how old it is here." The mayor didn't want to admit it. Trolls, yeah. Yeah, it's a disgrace to the township, so he doesn't want to admit it. No one's ever heard of a hobo with a shotgun wandering the streets of Casburgers, changing the traffic lights with hands clutching a marital. True. Very true. Greatest coincidence I saw in the old sub was someone posted their DD receipt and the driver's name was Ozzy. I wish I'd saved this. Man, rest in peace to the old sub because there was so much good content that I think is just lost forever. Some people, if you're not on the boglum.com, that's where some of the true OGs are at. Kind of like this is like the last safe harbor for those who just need a place to talk Cobra. It's brutal, dude. Reading a script, lol. I'm not reading a script out. This is all freestyle. We're listening to Dogfish, Dogfish hyphen NZ. This man's got the best Boglum music there is out there. Right now we're listening to the Boglum Blues Experience. He's not himself lately. Absolute bangers. Gonna do a little bit more of this Woodburn right now. Kind of got some beef with Barack O'Boglum, so I'm trying to stay away from that. Is that right? Damn, dude, I didn't know. Tell me more, Lord. I missed the basement of Clit Saga where he was a little rough. Yeah, dude, he looks like a... I've said this before. He's sort of like a post-op trans lesbian goth bad boy who smells good. That's like, I think, the closest... That's when he's got the short haircut. Not you about the script. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, YouTube. Just doing some Woodburn inlay on this wand right now. Should I make a drink combo, Tubes? I got some Apotheca wine. Josh would fit in perfect. Yeah, he would actually, I feel like, because he's very goth, he's very bad. All black, except he doesn't, like, he wears, I mean, I'm not even gonna get into it. He obviously is not goth. He thinks he's goth. That is a quintessential, like, Joshism, so I'm not really gonna get into that. Everybody's aware of that, but says the site is down. OTX for the Boglum? Bruh. No way. Is she actually working with the FBI? Yeah, it doesn't open for me. Oh, no way, dude. Hold up. I got the laptop pulled up here. I'm checking this right now. Let me see. Oh, dude, it's opening just fine for me. THEBOGLIM.com. The Boglum. You know, like Boglum Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Boglum Chronicles. A lot of great vids out there. You know, honestly, I would credit Bogcron in the videos that I make, my compilations, but I actually don't really use Bogcron. I usually just use that for personal enjoyment. I actually use lolcalgo.net, which basically has like archived transcripts of all of Cope's stuff, so pronounced goth troll. Yeah, it's very goth troll. It's most definitely what's up, tips. Yeah, I just called him out for some hypocrisy and he didn't like that. Oh, damn. It's most definitely not what's up, dude. So for the drink combo, I was thinking I got some Apotheca wine, and I also have some Coke Zero. That just feels like, I'm almost certain that Coke's has mixed up red wine and Coke before. I actually think that's like a real thing. Am I wrong, chat? Slive and asked, why do you give Josh herpes, and she blocked me. Yeah, I got blocked immediately for asking why she would try to sell revenge porn for the love of her life, you know what I'm saying? Monster wine. Even tried to squash the beef when CT came back to Cobra's place for that awkward time and he wasn't having it. Damn. I love, dude, I absolutely, one of my favorite Cobra bits is when Cool Taste comes back to squash the beef and Warlord is there, and Warlord extends his hand out right in front of a blind Cool Taste's face and just holds it. I think Cobes offers him a beer and like holds it directly out. The other thing that's incredible about the Cool Taste streams was that Cool Taste, or the Cool Taste videos, I don't even know if they were live streams, but he would like turn and look at Cool Taste, and everybody is well aware that when Cobra has a guest, he does not look at them. He looks at the live stream. But for whatever reason, when Cool Taste, the blind man who wouldn't know really one way or another is there, he made sure to turn the chair completely eye to eye with Cool Taste. It was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that stream is. I might have to go back and rewatch those videos. Cool Taste still streams or does his videos out of his closet. It's pretty. It's most definitely what's up, Tubes. My cat is going absolutely crazy playing with this toy over here. It's most definitely what's up. That's the wine I drink. Yeah, that's most definitely what's up, Space. It's pretty good, honestly. It's a super goth wine. I'm gonna go grab that bottle quick and get myself a Coke. I'll be right back. All right, Tubes. We got. He edits his own videos. Cool Taste. Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I have no idea who does it for him. Didn't even turn to now. No, he did not. He did not turn to him. So, this is Apothic Dark. If you watch one of my Cobra Isms videos, he called it Apothico one time, so that's what I call it. But dude, this bottle is so golf, dude, because look at this. Look at that, Tubes. Do you see this, Tubes? It's black, Tubes. Super goth. It's extra goth. Alright, Tubes. Look at that pour, Tubes. Yeah, that's most definitely what is up, YouTube. Alright, set this aside. Now, we're about to mix it up here. It's a little Coca-Cola action. We'll go like a 50-50. That's most definitely what is up, Tubes. Alright, let's give it a taste test. That's not half bad, YouTube. That's not half bad at all. That's most definitely what's up, actually. Yeah, we're sipping on Apothica. We're sipping on that Apothica. Apothica Dark Bold Red Blend. This is for 21 and up. Play some songs off the new album. Who's got them? I've been bumping Dogfish. I think it just went into something else, though. Hell yeah, brother. Dapper. Play some songs off the new album. Yeah, no, absolutely. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Monsta. Apothica, they're not a sponsor. This is just free advertising. This is for 21 and up, folks. Also, as I mentioned, we got the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. There's zero sugar in there, Tubes. You can see, not a sponsor. Again, this is just free advertising for them, so that's most definitely what is up. We're going to play the most recent cut from Dogfish. This one's called Desolation Row by Bog Chillin'. Inspirational stuff. Real good. Just because you drink with a mask does not make it alcoholism. That's most definitely what the fuck is up, YouTube. You can go ahead and get blocked from my channel. Get ignored. How much do you facially resemble Coves? Because you kind of have the same big eyes as him, just more sane. No, my eyes are like super fucky. See, because like this eyelid is like, and one of them does like shoot off to the side too. So I definitely got the bog eyes. But what separates Cobra and me is hopefully a lot of things. But I have a job. I collect a paycheck, and am like a normal functional member of society. Hence the mask, because I don't know. This is not something that is a typical environment. I don't know how many of you does anybody here actually talk to anybody in real life about this? I have one friend who's like who's into the Cobraverse shit. Chromosome check. Copyright beats again. Oh yeah, absolutely, JM. It's so funny. The Pink Floyd one was incredibly changed, like nothing, just nothing, dude. It was just did a vocal cover over it. Bizarre. Nothing like a little bog eye. Yeah, look at that bog eye, bogged out, dude. I know you're sitting down, but those blinds look huge. Yeah, they are actually quite large. Yeah, the ceilings in this place are actually like super tall, or super high. I don't know. Saying that the ceiling is tall sounds like something Hobes would say. Ceilings are super tall in this trailer, tubes. Plenty of space for me to hang up my dope dank posters. That's most definitely what the fuck is up, tubes. Let's give another sip of this. Yeah, that's not bad at all, YouTube. It's not half bad. Not half bad. I drive my GF absolutely nuts talking about Cobra, but I've turned it down a lot because I love her. Yeah, I feel you on that 666. It's sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. That's why I really have enjoyed having this YouTube channel, because I get to talk to people that are also invested in the Cobra lore. Like even like 10 people in the chat is super fun for me. Like I'm like super enjoying this stuff a lot. So thanks all for being here. This is super great. Cool Taste made me a mod, and I feel it's my responsibility to enforce Casper supremacy Cobra sexuals. Oh, you're out of your mind. So the thing is that Cool Taste gave up the crown. I am the king of Casper. I'm the true king of Casper. He realized that he just couldn't lead the people of Casper. He's just not. He wasn't cut out for it. So he passed the crown to me. It's my responsibility. I feel like Coke and wine is a real thing for Italians. I think that's what I was saying, Tubes. Like I thought that this was like an actual thing. I've shown a few people a picture of him, and they all are going Lenore. Yeah, dude, it's really weird. I think that like it is a special type of person. I think that's attracted to probably lolcows in general, and like Cobra specifically. I think has like a special type of appeal because. Yeah, I honestly, I can't even put my finger on it. It's really fun to observe somebody who lacks self-awareness so generally, I think, and I think that there are probably a lot of people out there that are like Cobra. Most of them I don't think have a YouTube channel, and the vast majority don't have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and get 10,000 people in their lives. So it's like, it's a spectacle, right? So I think that's broadly the appeal of lolcows, but Cobra in particular, there's something about a 30-year-old man who looks like a PTSD-addled Vietnam veteran talking about gender relations drunkenly on his bog chair. There's something really special about that, Tubes. We're lucky to be alive at the same time. How did Cool Taste see you to make a mod? He smelled that she was the right choice. Josh was the princess fiend in Braveheart that got tossed out the window. Well, Cool Taste can sort of manipulate stuff on his phone with a double tap. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I think that Cool Taste is, like, pretty blind, but I think he could still see, like, shapes and stuff. I'm not really sure. Neptune, I kept showing up to his live and joking. Nice. I'm a CT mod because I gave him 666 a few times. That is most definitely what is up, Tubes. That sounds like such a reason to make someone a mod. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty solid reason to do it, I would argue. So this was one of the first tracks that Dogfish made. He wasn't super impressed with this one, I don't think, but I thought that this one was pretty funny. I think it's because I like this genre the most. What am I doing here? Yeah, Lazy featuring Nate Bogg, who is Josh. OTX, yeah, that's what's up, dude. Check out the Boglum.com. THEBOGLIM.com. He reminds me of like the stereotypical nerd who smells bad we all remember from the school bus. Yeah, I think that's very accurate. You paid, and I don't mind giving a blind dude slowly hanging from MS a few bucks. Yeah, dude, honestly, $20 to Cool Taste. Come on, give me a break. Josh pulls in $1,000 in a live stream. I mean, nobody's supporting that. I would assume in here that much. Back in the DTTS days, I think that I probably would have been tempted to throw some money at him. But nowadays, what's the point, dude? I just want to send the guy posters and haircuts. Yeah, he's got that greasy stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? People really don't understand the appeal of lolcows. Yeah, I'm not sure why most of us do. I think it's interesting to figure out what makes people tick. Yeah, honestly, I'd love to see a PhD dissertation on this topic because I think that it would be probably difficult to find a non biased sample to actually study this population in as far as people that have an interest in lolcows. Um, but I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is, but I have a penchant for cringe too, and just like nothing really bothers me in that capacity. Other people will say like, "Oh, I cannot watch that because it's so cringe," and there's doesn't bother me. Like I find that funny. So I don't know if that's related at all. I didn't ask for mod. You just gave it to me. Same, Jessica. How old was Josh when he graduated? 20 plus years, like Cyrex. That's a good question. I thought that he like graduated on like a reasonable time scale. Could be dead wrong on that. I wish Dogfish was in here. He's got that real good Cobra knowledge. Charge back, poop, poop, poop. Yeah, man, DTTS days were something else, dude. Seriously. Oh my god. Chimp, 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 chimp. Just incredible. And when he had the little fart thing. Oh yeah, donate to talk shit coming in nicely, YouTube. CT actually has a shit a lot harder than Josh. Yeah, I agree with that, Jessica. 100%. Are you kidding? Like, for real. Josh could help himself out of the situation. Cool Taste isn't going to get his sight back, and MS is going to slowly degrade his body over time. Cobra's body could stop degrading if you would go to a dentist and stop drinking and stop using Duster. I don't know if he's really still using Duster, but also love uncomfortable stimulus. Yeah, I think that that's probably a piece of this. I find ASMR's cringe. Agreed, Wiltos. That's a bridge too far. And Cool Taste gets the win. He does, dude. He was one of his newest videos. He's like, yeah, I left that girl that I was going out with on Sunday. Things just weren't working out. Got a new girlfriend Monday. Oh, this dude is a dog. The dog of Casper. That's all right. I'm gonna let him roam around. You know what I'm saying? CT definitely has worse, and he still manages to shine. 100%. Oops. 100%. I can watch NAL cry and laugh at. Oh my god. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. I. Maybe that is sick. I'm in the same boat as you, Jessica. I mean, maybe it is sick, but my god, seeing her slapping herself, slapping the spit on herself. That's one of my favorite clips. Shout out to that clip, 100%. Well, I get that because she's manufacturing her own misery. Yeah. I know he met Stephanie at the special camp and ended up getting a beat stuff with now. Yeah, true that. What? That was rough, dude. Stephanie was, that was, I think, the timeline split. There is an alternate universe that exists. You know, if you, like, look at the multiverse type situation here, there is a universe where Josh cleaned up and Jessica didn't cheat on Stephanie, and obviously in that universe NAL never exists, but like there's a universe that exists where Josh and Stephanie are happy together. They live in a clock tower dream house, and uh, Puff is still alive. Puff is there. Puff had kids. He's got a son named Jason. Jason Voorhees Saunders. There is some. I would love to travel to that universe, dude. Be absolutely bucked to see him streaming in that universe. He does not ride his bike because he can't put the chain back on. Yeah, that was pretty much the end of the bike saga. You know, shout out Food Dip. I still do things IRL and shit, like so many things. It's all in moderation. Yeah, agreed. There's got to be balance for real. Everybody who enters the Cobraverse either becomes a grifter or taps out. That's probably accurate, actually, too. So that's a good call out, Papa Legba. Josh is ringing that bell like Quasimodo. Oh my god, 100%, dude. That Clock Tower Dreamhouse, he's ringing the bells every morning. He's taking his boy Josh up there He's taking his boy Jason, excuse me, up to the clock towers, teaching him how to ring the bells. He's gonna do "Here Comes the Bride" on the bells. It's gonna be a wedding venue, Tubes. It is a wedding venue. Also, he just shaved his hair, and so he looks like Papa Clint. This universe is crazy, Tubes. Absolutely crazy. He also kept lifting weights, so now he's got arms like Papa Clint too. His delusions are so wild and equally frustrating. Bro, what was the wand stream? He was waving it like a drunken toddler. In that multiverse, Stephanie ends up with home dad Clint. Josh lives in a shed behind the house. It is what it is, too. So the things Cobra says sometimes makes me want to shake him like Homer choking. It's so true, dude. He really does like make his own grave, and it's absolutely wild. And I do think so much of this could be resolved with some interventions around his alcoholism, because I do think if he was not an alcoholic, NAL never gets back in that house. I think he was tempted by the alcohol, and that was enough. I also think, and I've said this on stream before, I believe that NAL was in some way aware of Papa Clit's travel itinerary and knew that he was going to be heading over to Ireland and would not be there to bail Joshy boy out. I think that's 100% what happened. And it worked out in her favor 100%. It was well played. His defiance is too strong. Yeah. He's got that ODD real bad. Home Dad Clit is just waiting on that big insurance payout. I love the chi balls. I'm sorry. No, for real. One of my favorites in the oh man, what I don't remember what compilation video I made that had this in it, but oh, it was I think the food one. But he says he's reading a text to speech, or he's reading a donation, and it was like, is the blue in blue cheese from blue chi balls? No, it's not. Just dead ass serious. See that, Tubes? It's like got like a purple hue to it. Alright, so I'm gonna just like probably set this over here. Alright, Tubes. I will say this, when you're doing chi balls, you gotta make sure you set them off to the side, because people can trip on it. I've taken a couple of falls. Luckily for me, it's like been nothing all that serious, but I will be honest, they're dangerous. It's really not anything to mess around with if you're not sort of an experienced bog boy like myself. Yeah, I know, Tubes. I'm using the utmost caution here, but I am going to go ahead and cast a couple of circles of protection here. Circle of protection on my boy Ryan Jamerson. Circle of protection on my boy Ryan Jamerson's cat, Saber, who escaped today. We pray for his safe returns. Pray to St. Puff. Circle of protection on the Bog Boys trailer, because Clint invested a lot of money in that place, and the boy is treating it like shit, putting holes in the wall. Circle of protection on, honestly, circle of protection on Papa Clint. No, I'm not, just kidding. I'm just playing with you. Circle of protection on Darth Linny B. You know what I'm saying? He's had it rough. He's had a rough go of things. Hopefully things are looking up for old Darth Linny B. I know he's out here making knives, making dank knives. So, shout out my boy. What should I do next, Tubes? I was thinking about carving a little bit more on this bad boy. I'm probably going to stream for another 15-20 minutes. I got to run some errands tonight. I got to go pick up some medication at the pharmacy. Know what I'm saying, Tubes? I'm actually a fan of this. This one's coming in quite nicely. For those that are not aware, we are trying to get my boy Ryan Jamerson a P.O. box. Once he has his P.O. box secured, he will be getting a wand in the mail. You know what I'm saying? So he can start casting circles of protection again. I'm thinking that the wand I want to send to Ryan is probably this one that I've been working on, because this one feels like it has the most magic coming off of it for real. Probably going to cast the best circles of protection, I would assume. I'm losing Puff here. See, what I really want to get is a patch. I'm going to get a patch of a bearded dragon and stitch it into this. So, yeah, I do like the knot. Yeah, Clint rents the trailer to Josh. SSDI pays the rent. Free trailer for Clint. Yeah, exactly. And when he's gone, you Airbnb it. You know what I'm saying? Because people like Jessica will want to go to Casper. NAL loves Casper, dude. You know why? The city is ancient. You know, there's so much history in Casper. Some of these graves are from the 1800s. Know what I'm saying? Fuck sickos. Um, but on God, someone should make bone antler wands. Oh, that'd be sick, Jessica. Because Josh has never cleaned his floor and don't wear socks. That's what's up. Dude, that trailer has got to be just dank. It has got to just be so rank, man. And the fact that he is already just like, I mean, oh my God, already just beating the hell out of that trailer. I mean, I guess maybe it's better than beating the hell out of the apartment, I guess. You'd have to pay me to stay in that trailer. Yeah, no joke. In the first video, I think it might have been the first short that I ever made where I was telling Josh that I was gonna have his trailer, the Casper Cobra Stompers and I were gonna have his trailer turned into a relaxation spot for unhoused people in Casper and tourists so they could take a load off, and that we were gonna take his hat and put it in a museum to bring in more tourist dollars so that we could remedy this city's terrible reputation. Once Papa Clint gets in there and cleans it up, 100% I'm staying in there. That's bog history, baby. It's like this is where Cobra put NAL's head through a wall. This is the spot. This is the exact spot where Cobra held up his, you know what I'm saying, to his face on her covert videos. Wild stuff. Yeah. Gove's Airbnb. Josh thinking that trailer up right, just even put holes in it. I'm telling you right now, trailer doors and wall panels are. Oh, that's really good to know, Papa Legba. That's probably why Clint did that. He was like, the boy can destroy it. You know, once he's gone, you know, whatever that means. We will just replace all the panels that he busted out, all the doors that he busted out. We'll be fine, and then we start renting the place out. You know, as a piece of history. He'll absolutely market it. He'll absolutely market it as like the bog lair or something like that. Those are bearded dragon door holes. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so that his bearded dragon Puff can get back in. I know it says rest in peace, Puff, but we're still holding out hope. Hibernation season probably ended, but we don't know. He could have been deep underground where it kind of holds the cold from the winter, like the snow keeps. So basically, the dragon is like 3 feet, 4 feet underground. It's still kind of cold there. So the bearded dragon is still sleep. He's probably waking up now. We just hope he can find his way back to the trailer. Home Dad Clint will only enter to identify a rotting streetcar in the smoking room and clean the place out to rent it. Yeah, I get that bloated G.G. Allen out of there. Puff is gonna call Josh to pick him up soon enough. Don't troll him. Yeah, from a payphone. Where are you, Puff? That one. How long did he go? I think he said like a year from when he lost Puff would be when he was gonna accept it, or like I don't even know when he said it was gonna be. He would think about getting a bearded dragon 1 year after getting over Puff, like or knowing that Puff wasn't gonna return. And he kept pushing it out where it was like, if they don't return after 2 weeks, that means that, you know, he's probably dead or, you know, something like that. Worst case. And then he started, worst case scenario, he'll be back in the springtime. That is absolutely like the furthest out remote best case scenario imaginable. Worst case scenario, you know, he comes back in the springtime after hibernating all winter long in an environment he's super well adapted to. Trailer will be like, it's my sweet boy. A wizard ain't nothing without a familiar. Yeah, and you know that's what this was all about, right? He had Puff on his shoulder. It was really cool to have a bearded dragon on your shoulder while you go out there and smoke your little pipe. Smoke your little ciggies out in front of the conquistador, and it was like 45 degrees from the jump. Actually, the It Is What It Is video, it actually ends on a clip that I actually did not remember, where Cope says, like, you know, my bearded dragon, I picked him up, I put him back in his cage so that he wouldn't get cold. You know, he was doing fine. It is what it is. And it's just eerie foreshadowing. Wouldn't want Puff to get too cold, you know what I'm saying? Elmo, he came on camera and you could see a ray in the back. Oh my God, Lord Joe, for real, he was absolutely rooting around in the conquistador high grass, like parting the Puff, Puff, where are you, Puff, Puff? The emergency pet finding squad didn't help him out nearly as much as was anticipated, which is unfortunate. His family came to help raid the corpse of Puff, you mean? That boy will have one hell of a withdrawal trip when he is forced to quit by home deck Clinton. Do you think that they'll make him quit? Because, I mean, there's been so much. Where was rock bottom? I feel like he's been sitting there for the last 3-4 months at least. I don't think he squeezed him. I am of the mindset personally that his story was not made up. I think he wanted to be cool and like look like a cool badass with it sitting on his shoulder, and then it actually ran off. I I think it's I thought it was possibly stepped on him, but I think it's more likely that that thing ran away and was never going to come back because it's lizard brained, just like the boy. It was a big rake too. Yeah, one of those big old plastic ones. Perfect for this autumn weather. Like an apple, maybe. It's so much better than I imagined. That's most definitely what's up, Jessica. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, I honestly, it's just fun to like just shoot the shit and chat with people that like to talk Cobes stuff. Because, like I said, I don't really have anybody. I have one friend actually who I didn't realize was a Cobra fan, and I sent something that was. I think I just said that's most definitely what's up, and that was enough. So, Josh can't make any important decisions, let alone save $10 or understand the concept of money. He has just been sinking into the negative over and over and over. I didn't even realize you could go that deeply into the negative. The boy continues to confound. I will say this, if he's smarter than people give him credit for, and he's faking how negative he is in the count, because he's not showing those balances, it is a good hack. I'm not going to lie. I bet he sat on Puff. He probably crawled under there for warmth. He found Puff dead in his cage. Ooh, Papa Legba coming in with the theories. It's possible. It's possible. He did not look, he was not a healthy lizard. From people that I feel like have owned a bearded dragon and know a lot better than I do, no. That lizard wasn't healthy, so. Sipping on that Apotheca Dark Bold Red Wine. Not a sponsor. 21 and up. Mixed with some Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Not a sponsor. So, YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video. So, I'm in the negative again. Yeah. You don't have to donate. This isn't e-begging. Yeah, this isn't e-begging, troll. It's a business exchange. You don't have to donate, but if you do, it's greatly appreciated. He can't even bathe or brush his teeth. The child only eats so. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh my God, man, he's such a funny dude. Can't even bathe or brush his teeth. Yeah. Honestly, I don't. He needs the dentist at this point, bruh. They need a dentist that makes house calls in Casper. Otherwise, yeah, I worry for, what's next in the health saga of the boy. We could be looking at a myocarditis saga coming in nicely, YouTube. I'm with you on that. Papa Legba dead in the tank and had to explain it off. I mean, I will say this. It would explain... Now, here's the question is, what did he do with it? You think he just threw it in the trash like Fun Size Felicia? That's not a terrible bet. I mean, right? He's smart enough to, like, throw a dead lizard inside of a trash bag and zip it up real good, throw it in a dumpster. Although, somebody found Fun Size Felicia in the trash, so he could have got lucky. He could have got lucky. Thank you, Notice your videos because I didn't. Your mic gets really loud when you lean in close. Oh, appreciate that, 666. I'll stay back here. Thank you. I know. Yeah, no, he absolutely is. It's a joke, dude. I'm glad you showed some of my videos. Anything you want to show on your stream, you're more than welcome to, Jam. Much appreciated. Not just because you're closer, like it switches over to something way louder. Oh, that's interesting. Is the audio okay now? Let me know if there are any issues with it still. When I was a kid, we used to catch wild reptiles and try to keep them as pets. They always died. We were like 8. Yeah, I think most of us kind of like outgrew Cobra mindsets. 8 to 12, somewhere in that range, probably. That dead dog chair has his net permanently embedded on it. I have a feeling they'll find him belly up in that chair wearing that stupid with the bell. Okay, I will say this. That is one of my favorite shorts that I've made is his 9/11 tribute stream where he's just dead ass serious looking at the camera with the salute, and then the lyric that's about ringing the bell, and he like flicks his little bell and then goes immediately back to like holding this. I died, dude. I absolutely died. Absolutely died. Yeah, 666. I'll try I can switch up some things on the stream setup too. Mess around with some different ways. I do have a mic. Like a headset. I don't know how quality it is, but certainly can mess around with that. I should get some rings. The bell is really too much, dude. It's probably so that like if he's injured in the woods or something, he gets too drunk, Clint can Josh, ring your bell, and he'll be telling him to ring his bell. That 9/11 stream was something else, dude. Just have you ever seen somebody so serious? So on the 23rd anniversary of 9/11, the boy still acts like it happened yesterday. It boggles the mind. When Warlord said, "Yeah, stop bringing people down with your BS talking about 9/11," he didn't, I don't think, name Cobes in the video, but the call out was super obvious. And Cobes responded and was so mad. So he was indignant. You didn't lose somebody on 9/11, Warlord. The bug-infested burrito was the creme de la creme. Does he still have those streams up? That's a good question. They're definitely cataloged somewhere. Or somebody archived them. Because the Boggerito is a classic, certified classic. I think Bogcron probably has some on it. And appreciate that, JM. I love your stuff, so always would love to work with it. I used to be patriotic. He loves America. That he does. The boy does love America. And it is, his patriotism is, a well understood, long-standing Cobra factoid. I was really inspired to make that video by the most recent 9/11, but those of us who have followed Cobra for any extended period of time are well aware that he has long been a die-hard American patriot, just bleeds red for America. He'd love to fight for this country. Yeah, another thing I absolutely love that I've noticed in some of the Cobra videos is when he gets into his like Sam Elliott mode. I appreciate the Second Amendment as much as the next red-blooded American. He can't spell America for fuck's sake. Yeah, no shit. USA. He can spell that, but just barely. He does get that one though. He's not that gone. I wipe standing up like everyone else would. One time a guy responded to me. Oh man, I'm sick of. Yeah, his content's just gotten so lazy. Like anything that takes even remotely, any amount of effort, he can't be bothered with it. He can't be fucked to do it anymore. He hates all things evil. That he can't point America. I honestly would be shocked if he could find Wyoming on a map. Do you think if the Bog Boy got dumped in a city, like if he got like just left in Denver with no phone, what are the odds he gets home? Because like I'm gonna be totally frank, I feel like there is a reasonable likelihood that like Papa Clint would literally have to drive down to Denver and like search the streets for the boy. Honestly, because I don't think he has any passwords memorized. I don't think he has any phone numbers memorized. He would be stuck. This is probably how like some homeless sagas start. To be totally frank, it's just like I lost my phone and I didn't know how to get in contact with my dad anymore, and so now I just live on the streets of Denver. He likes some old lady named Ozzy. Why couldn't he be someone who was worth it? This is butter sort. That's just ridiculous, dude. That's just ridiculous. This Aunt Jemima stuff, it's just ridiculous, dude. Alright, YouTube. I appreciate y'all stopping into the live. Music today was provided by Dogfish-NC. Check it out. Hoping to do some more live streaming tomorrow, potentially. Talk some more bog stuff. We'll see what comes up. But I appreciate y'all joining here and shooting the shit with me. This is a good time. So check out Dogfish NZ's music. Check out Jessica Meska's videos and streams. She's got that real stuff. Appreciate y'all, chat. Check out Ryan Jamerson, Ryan25, Jamerson77. He's banging it out. He's a true bog daddy. Peace.